we're going to tie all this back into the shape of your nails also changes during the seasons of your nail growth cycle. Well, the shape doesn't change, but the way that it expresses itself changes on the cycle. So as it's shorter, you know, like on your short nails, well, I know for mine, when mine are short, they're at higher risk of peeling because they do not curve down. They do not curve in. They're just like, hey, we're here and we're vulnerable. Peel us back. Yeah. And for me, I have to get to beyond this point at 3 o'clock in early spring before the peeling really will start to decrease. And, you know, it's then this length. You saw my photo up here. Oh, it was so pretty. I missed them. Oh, look. For me, that doesn't last very long. Like, that is the extent of my summer. That's the fruit on the tree, the end, beginning of the end. So what we wanted, we tweaked this a little bit from last week. We added in summer solstice and winter solstice. So I want to give you context for that. So in the earth and the globe and the seasons, summer solstice is actually the longest day of the year. So that marks the beginning of the end of summer. Even though that's when we mark the start of summer, it's all decreasing and declining, and we're already heading back into winter once you hit solstice. And then on the inverse, when we get to winter solstice, that marks the beginning of the end of winter. Every day you get a little bit more moving towards the next season. That all applies in all of this. So what we like to hear, go ahead.
So like you've got, all right, so we're going to start at winter solstice, which is, you're just starting from beginning. That's, you've got nubbins and we're just going. So we head into spring, we're starting to get that new growth. And then like you were saying with summer, we've ended up with the perfect length that works for us and it's beautiful. And then we start to head into fall and we've had our nail tips longer, and then they're starting to get more wear and tear, and they're starting to peel, especially if we've done lots of summer swimming in the water, or some of those kind of summer things. And so into fall, you're starting to see, I'm breaking some corners, or one nail breaks, and then you're like, oh, I'm trying to baby it along, and maybe I can't let go of the other ones, and so I leave those a little bit longer. But you know that the beginning of winter is happening, and you're just like, okay, usually it is a big break, and you're like, okay, here we go, starting over.
And so if you don't prune them back when you're already moving into fall, you're at risk, especially those of you with tighter C curves, you're at risk of the deeper, more painful breaks. And then winter solstice is like, okay, start over, chop them all down. Let's, it's like, let's put the gloves on, do the mega hydration treatments. Let's just baby these things as we move into spring.
Yep.